Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Drug and Alcohol Attorney's newsletter. And once again I want to start by thanking everybody who has been sending me comments and questions. I really appreciate it. And thank you for taking the time to listen to what I have to say. Today I want to share with you a conversation I had with a mom and dad who called me during the week about their son. Mid-20s, had been dealing with issues of substance use and mental illness for about 5 years, had been in a couple of treatment centers, never longer than 30 days, 2 overdoses, and the conversation I had with the parents was a conversation I have with many parents, which is one parent wants to get their loved one, their adult child, into treatment, and the other one says, I'm done, I've had enough, and let him figure it out for himself. So I'm going to share with you today what I shared with those parents, some of the things that we have seen here over the last 5 years. And these are things that I see on a very consistent basis, and I wanted to share them with you. The first thing is that substance use and mental illness does not discriminate. It doesn't care what color your skin is, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, where you live, how much money you have, what your religious beliefs are. It does not care, it's not interested, and it affects anybody and everybody. So the idea that one group of the population gets it and while another one doesn't, is just simply not true. While some people may be more susceptible for reasons I'm not going to get into in this video, as a general rule, it does not discriminate. And I've represented people from all walks of life, all ethnic backgrounds, and all religious beliefs, and the pattern of conduct that I see is very, very consistent. That's number one. Number two, the second thing that I see is that these diseases get worse over time. Substance use and mental illness almost never, I've never seen it anyway, gets better with time, absent treatment. So these things do get worse, and as a result, ultimately, there's only one of 3 places that somebody with these issues can go to. And so this is the third factor I share with the parents, is that if your loved one does not go to treatment, they're either going to go to prison or they're going to go to the morgue. I mean, that's it. And I can tell you that one of the reasons that I opened this firm and I'm a firm believer in the work that we do is because back in the mid-90s when I was a young prosecutor and I was seeing the same faces over and over again, I said, well, there must be something going on here. Why is the same person coming back over and over again and just not getting the help they need? And what I realized was that the people who have substance use and mental illness, if they don't go to treatment, they end up either in prison or in the morgue. So my message is this, if there's anything you get out of this video, is that you got to get your loved ones into treatment. You have to get the loved ones into treatment. And I will tell you that our goal when I speak to a family is to get somebody in recovery for at least 1 year. 1 year. And I will tell you from experience that seems to be the milestone. That seems to be the timeline in terms of somebody having a better chance of remaining in recovery than relapsing. So that doesn't mean to say you have to hire me for a year. It doesn't mean to say that you have to keep your loved one in treatment for a year. But you do have to keep them sober for a year. And what that typically looks like is 90 to 180 days of treatment, followed by a really great aftercare program. And what that means is providing your loved one with the support system they need, right? Sober living is really important, okay? Having access to a sponsor, AA meetings, and maybe a clinician that they can talk to on a regular basis. I can tell you that we spend a lot of time, networking within the treatment industry. A lot of our good friends are in recovery, and as I think I've shared in some of the other videos, one of the reasons I got into this was because I had close friends and family members who had these issues. And what I can tell you is that the folks that experience long-term recovery continue to work every single day at their sobriety, okay? People who have been in recovery for 10 or 15 years, going at least once or twice a week to a meeting. So these are things I want to share with you. Substance use and mental illness does not discriminate. It gets worse with time, and if you don't get your loved one into treatment, they're either going to go to the morgue or they're going to prison. That's it. Anyway, with that said, thank you once again. Stay safe and be well.